So whenever I started at Cure for the Kids, it was already in the midst of the pandemic, but I've really looked forward to whatever life looks like outside of pandemic life and what our clinic will look like in the future. I've heard that the families get to come with both parents, sometimes siblings, and that the whole clinic is just filled with a lot more laughter and joy whenever it looks like that. So before starting here, I didn't have limitations on where I could travel or, different gatherings and stuff like that. Although I did limit myself personally because of whatever was going on in the world with COVID. Working at a facility where I'm looking out for immunocompromised kids just takes it to the next level. And so I made sure to limit whether that meant going to the grocery store or even just going home to see my family. I really made sure that I put the kids first, and clinic life became #1. So I think that the pandemic has its pros and its cons. One of the cons is that kids have less interaction with friends, but that's also a pro for our kids because then they are locked down more. But now it's not so much because I have cancer. It can also be because of the pandemic, or it can be because we're just all staying safe, and it's not necessarily that they're as singled out maybe. And same with the mask thing. So they can walk around with a mask and maybe somebody else is in a similar situation or can relate a little bit differently. Staying away from events that they once loved is something that maybe other friends can talk about too and stuff like that. So I would imagine for the children that there's a little bit more commonality there, or maybe they can, their peers can relate to them a little bit better.